real blues. Trips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday.
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. Super Bowl 61.
Distractions. It's time to get this one started as here we go. Super Bowl 61 is underway. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's got room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Again, it's Taylor. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Oh, they'll get this to Metcalf on the jet sweep. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now on their opening drive of the Super Bowl.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Jeffrey Simmons. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Murray. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. A chance for the first points of this Super Bowl. It's 1st and goal. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's a bit of a dangerous part of the field for them to break into their bag of tricks, but for a minute there, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for them. Instead, they don't get into the end zone, but they do pick up positive yardage.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Gibson. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Antonio Gibson punching it in from a yard away. And the Panthers are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
Gibson.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. A lot still to go here in Super Bowl 61. We have reached the end of 1 quarter of play. We'll be back in just a moment. 7-0 is our score. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And now here's a carry heading left. And some space here. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And the game.
messing with this shit.
Play action. It's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
On second down, they'll run it here. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
On 2nd and 10, Murray. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. To the right side, this is Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's Murray from midfield. Forced out to his left. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Murray now. Got a man. It's McBride complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. A give for Taylor running right side. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. In motion, Hill. On 2nd and 9, Murray. He'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. Now it's Herbert. Steps away to his left. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now a handoff looking right. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
I know, buddy, I know. Yeah, we got it.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. And the slot man goes in motion left. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks, you tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. After the turnover, here's Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Here we go on fourth. Herbert.
Yeah, high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jonathan Taylor
his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Try to lay one up deep.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that is incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. On 1st down, it's Lucas. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. On 2nd down, it's Lucas. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 3rd down, Lucas. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll try and run it here. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And so they run it in on the 2-point try, and it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Teach him how to relax, chill. That's what he doing. He do good in between these hours, though.
That'll do it for the third quarter of Super Bowl 61. The culmination of the season and the crowning of a champion after the fourth quarter, which is coming up next. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Murray. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense, and that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Yeah, they're going to have to. I mean, when they ain't got no choice, I'm like, it ain't like they got something they can throw out there anyway, so it's like...
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They turn to Taylor on 4th. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards, and you kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner over my best blockers, let's go ahead and pick it up. And I don't care if they know it on the other side. Here we come, and they got it done.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Late hits, all kinds of just out. Cocoa butter. Yeah.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. On play action, it's Murray. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Stay ass. The whole box will be caked up before we get out there. Go down to the court. About one
The
scratch.
Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this fourth quarter. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Took it all out.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Like that too.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. 98 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Always. That's all she do. In a minute. Like, baby, you took your medicine. Nah, I ain't taking
Here
that
they'll give
medicine.
him another shot here on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
2 days in.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
I used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher, and all night long he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge 3rd down conversion. Herbert off of play action. Sliding out of the pocket. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
On 2nd down now. It's Lucas, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Oh, yeah. Some stuff.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 3rd down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. 2nd down and 3. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time drawing the holding call.
I think they was talking, I think they was talking jokes. They was like, hey, man, we try to stay a little longer, wait for him to wake up, hold. You over here rushing us to get out the damn door. You done been here for 7 days. But yeah, you rushing us to get out the damn door. It's like, well, damn, okay now. Like, okay, bitch done been here and got the hold every damn day. And I want to rush us out the damn house. Okay.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I would get extra blanket. I don't be playing extra blanket. Then, like, when we had got moved.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages.
We got them pillows went in there. Yeah, I went right back to that other room and got that damn pillow.
Gonna get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth.
Right.
What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown.
I know, right? Then they just gave it. They just let him run right past everybody.
Metcalf, 42 yards. And the Panthers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
He can do both, but they do gotta sit up on his, but like he can't just like
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
So like you can just choose to just play strictly offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, key plays, they call him do key moments. They make it pretty decent.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Herbert going to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And this one is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now Herbert being chased out left. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know who their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Throwing, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Herbert to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's it. It's all over. And the Carolina Panthers
I know. I was
Super
like,
Bowl champions.
Gonna come short. Crazy. Got beat.